Hello, Miss Vegan friends. My name is Ara with class number 26 from AE. In this vlog, I am going to talk about my live-in experience. At the 11th of February 2025, SMP Panguduluhur Jakarta held an out-of-campus activity for 8th graders, which is live-in. And on the first day of live-in, I arrived at around 5 p.m. because the call time was at 7 p.m. And before we get to the bus, we prayed and ate dinner first, and then we get divided into 4 groups for the bus. Now, the journey to Jakarta to Jogja took a really long time. It took around 12 to 13 hours. We arrived at Kulonprogo at around 6 to 7 a.m. After we arrived, we gathered on the local church to pray for our other activities to go well. And after that, we were given breakfast. After we ate breakfast, they dropped us to our host house per group. We introduced ourselves to the family and the other way around. On the same day, they also divided us into 3 groups to learn how the locals made their local snacks, which is winkle, fufu, and also like some kind of sugar. Then at night, we gather at one of the host's house to pray for our safety and for the next activity to went well. Then at Wednesday, 13th of February 2025, we all get ready to learn their traditional art, which is their traditional dance, angkok, and their musical instruments group, which is karawitan, and their singing groups. After showering and getting ready for the day, me and my partner meet up some friends first who lived not very far. We gather at this one mini market, and then after that we walked together to their local high school. That's where we learn the traditional arts. We were divided into 3 groups that I said earlier, and I was put on the musical instruments group, which is karawitan. On the same day at night, we performed on stage the traditional arts we learned. Because there were so many students that were put on the karawitan group, we had to take turns to play the musical instruments. Some of us sing, some of us play, and then some of us also clapped. And the songs that were played on the stage was Sueo Rajamu and Sluku Sluku Bato. I played the instrument called sarong. The next day, at Friday, February 14th, 2025, is the last day of live-in. I was very sad to say goodbye to my host parents because we spent a lot of time together, we cooked together, and then talked about a lot of things, and we did so much activities together in a very short time. So I was very sad. When we gathered on the local church, we did some prayers and then said sayonara first to their locals, and then we get to the bus. And then for our next stop is at Benteng Frederberg, which is a museum that is about our country's history, Indonesia. So our next stop is Malioboro, as I said earlier. We all took a trip around Malioboro before we go to the other destination, which is Candi Prambanan. And at Candi Prambanan, we all took pics in front of the temple, and we walked on the inside of the temple, and we saw a lot of statues. And then after Candi Prambanan, we go to the other destination, which is Ramayana Ballet Theater, to watch The Legend of Roro Jonggrang. After watching at Ramayana Ballet Theater, it's time to go home and start the journey from Jogja to Jakarta. And it also took around 12 to 13 hours ride until we arrived at our school again. And I hope someday this will be the best experience for other juniors because it was also very fun. And I hope you all enjoyed watching this vlog. Thank you!